Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you the daily Tesla report for Thursday, March 28th, 2024. But before I walk you through the charts, as usual, just want to encourage you to please click like if you haven't already, subscribe to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel, share the content if you would with friends and colleagues, and check out wickedstocks.com, where we offer a full suite of both daily and weekly analytical videos just like this one. Daily analysis in the SPY and the Triple Q, that is the S&P 500 and NASDAQ 100 ETFs. Weekly analysis in the S&P 500 Index, the NASDAQ 100 Index, the Long Bond ETF, the TLT, as well as 2 individual stock picks a week that you never see on YouTube. That is 8 a month that cater to the 3 to 5 week swing trader out to the 3 to 5 month near-term investor. We're always looking for at least 20% moves on those stock picks, and you can check out all of this for no cost for 5 days. We offer a 5-day free trial up front with a wickedstocks.com subscription. So sign up for wickedstocks.com, check it all out. If you don't like what you see within 5 days, you can cancel your subscription at no cost to you whatsoever. Let's take a look at the charts. I'm going to jump to this one right away. We'll start with the big picture. This is a weekly bar chart that goes back several years. And the point I'm showing here is that while we did have a sell signal, a meaningful one actually 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Well, really 2 weeks ago. That's 3 bars, but this occurred on the end of a week on a Friday, and we're now at the end of the week 2 weeks later on a Thursday, actually. We did close below this significant channel bottom, an 8-month channel bottom, a couple of weeks ago, and we did so by the required 1% margin. Then the following Monday, we gapped right back above that channel. It held the weekly low, and we've been trading up ever since. In my book, the rejection of a classic sell signal like that should be respected for its ability to garner a follow-through buying or buying interest. And that is exactly what's occurring. And in fact, it was following that reversal, that Monday settlement back above that channel bottom, that we indicated the 194.43 to 201.27 region as a 2 to 3, 3 to 5 week target, depending. We're a couple of weeks into that right now, and we can, I was going to say should. Let me give you the should on that. The should would be a settlement today above 183.72. This is a rising channel top that stems back about a week and a half of activity. It has roughly contained buying pressure so far this week. That is the Tuesday high. Wednesday we opened below it. It held essentially. We didn't actually test it to the tick. It is 183.72. It can contain session strength, and below which, if you're short this week from that level, roughly. You had the opportunity clearly on Tuesday. You didn't really have the opportunity on Wednesday, but we came very close to retesting it. In any event, holding below that formation will keep 172.65 in reach over the next day or two. And if you're short, that is your area to take profits, especially if you're just a 2 to 3 day, say, swing trader, 3 to 5 day swing trader, because that is the dynamic. As I've been saying, it's not really a 3 to 5 day swing trade. It's more of a 2 to 3 below 183.72, anticipating 172.65. Once we test 172.65, we can round back up to the channel top. That is actually by the middle part of next week converging with our target anyway. So yes, if we close today above 183.72, we should over the next 2 to 3 days, probably quicker than that, test our 2 to 3 week objective at 194.54. That would be about a 3-week move off of that low, off of that reversal I just mentioned at the beginning of the video. 194.54 on the daily chart is on the weekly chart at 194.43. So, we changed a little bit. Whichever is the higher number is the one we normally put out there. 194.54 is on the daily chart, and it is the beginning of a range up to 201.27 that can absorb buying through April trade. And so I'll take you back to this chart that if we close today above 183.72, 3 to 5 day swing traders go long, 2 to 3 week swing traders may already be long, and both of you would take profits at 194.54 and consider going short. Now it is a range of resistance, as I say, up to 201.27 that can contain buying through April. And that is the zone to take profits in near term off that 162.88 reversal. And it's also an area where you can play the short side then as we move into later April careful because we can fall away from here over the following 3 to 5 weeks back to the 162.88 channel bottom on the weekly chart. If we were to close above 201.27, we've got a good second quarter low. We should, over the following 1 to 3 months, somewhere in there, actually continue on to the 242.66 longer term channel top, where by that point in time we just might top out through all of the third quarter of this year and fall away again. So back to really the downside. I want to cover that again. We have nothing but minor points here, all carefully chosen, very well suited for aggressive day traders. But if you're looking for the trade of the day, if you're buying on weakness, it's 172.65. This is also well suited, I think, for 3 to 5 day swing traders because we can round back up out of here. Possibly within a full week of testing 172.65, we could push onto the 194.54 2 to 3 week target. Now, of course, if we close below 172.65 today, we should, within 3 to 5 days, probably more like 2 to 3 days, retest the 163.24 channel bottom, which is once again on the weekly chart at 162.11. This area is still equipped, believe it or not, to contain selling through April trade and even through the second quarter, and above which, yes, we can over the next few months, 3 to 5 months, rally onward and upward to 242.66. I say can, and if we close above 201.27, I will say should rally onward to 242.66 within 1 to 3 months. Now, once again, our sell signal, I'm going to take you back to the weekly chart on that, and that is right here. If we were to close today, last day of the week, and I don't see this happening, I don't know what could occur in the world that would elicit that kind of a response today, but if we close today, yes, at 161.25 or lower, 1% below that 162.88 support, yes, that is a valid sell signal, as occurred a few weeks ago, was rejected soundly within a trading day, really. We would need to close, as I've been saying, I think, below 160.51. That is the move low from several weeks ago, and I do think if we were to close this week today, for the week itself, below 160.51, that would usher in a significant sell signal that I would expect to play out through the second quarter, and then anticipating over the next 2 to 3 months a test of the 101.81 January 23 low, and quite possibly even into the lower 80s over the next 2 to 3 to 5 months. But that would require a big sell-off today in the form of about a 20-point sell-off, and that's just not going to happen today. So, I do think this market is constructive above 162.88, and I'll just leave it at that. Certainly bullish as we move into April, May trade if we can close above 201.27. Until then, this is your two-sided framework as we move through April, talking to you 3 to 5 week swing traders. And once again, if we close today above 183.72, we should see that area by the end of next week. If we close today below 172.65, we should see long-term support again within several days. Long weekend. Have a great long weekend. I'll be back Sunday afternoon with Monday's Tesla. And I'll talk to you soon.